Well, now she's messing around. She's messing around and they put in like new requirements, new rules. She wants to be able to be seated and this is going to shock you. She wants to be able to have notes.
What did he say?
And she does not do well. We saw that she couldn't even manage getting to the first primary in 2020.
Guys, you got to be kidding me here. You got to freaking be kidding me here. Kamala Harris, this lady is such a freaking coward. This is the most cowardly nonsense that I've ever seen in my life. Like this, you're talking about somebody who wants to be president of the United States. President of the United States. And she got to have a debate where she got some notes. She got some notes. She got some paperwork. She needs the notes. You gotta be freaking kidding me here. She wants to be seated, wants to give opening statements, wants to be able to look at her little cheat sheet, and she wants to have hot mics so that Donald Trump can interrupt her and she can go, I'm speaking. She wants a redo of her versus Mike Pence, which wasn't that much of an epic moment to begin with, but I guess they want to play this over and over again on commercials. They want the sound bites. They want the clicks. They're having basically a TikTok campaign. They got a bunch of influencers. They're trying to get the young vote. That's pretty much Kamala Harris' only path to victory, is if she can get lucky enough to get enough young people to come out and vote for her. And that's what she is trying to count on with all of these ridiculous sound bites and all of this insane stuff that I've seen online that a lot of y'all probably haven't even seen. This lady's a joke. This same person tried to say that Trump was scared to debate and that he was backing out and that he needed to go forward with the previous rules that were previously agreed to with Biden. But now she doesn't want to follow the previous rules that were agreed to with Biden.
Madam Vice President, Donald Trump agreed to 3 debates. Will you be participating in all 3?
I've always been on record. I am looking forward to debating Donald Trump, and we have a date of September 10th. I hear he is finally committed to it. I'm looking forward.
What about the other 2?
Let's make sure we get this photo of everyone. Look right here, right there.
Trump responded to this nonsense as well. Take a look.
End the debate whenever you're not speaking.
We agreed to the same rules. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'd rather have it probably on, but the agreement was that it would be the same as it was last time. In that case, it was muted. I didn't like it the last time, but it worked out fine. I mean, ask Biden how it worked out. It was fine. And I think it should be the same. We agreed to the same rules. Same rules and same specifications. And I think that's probably what it should be. But they're trying to change it. The truth is they're trying to get out of it because she doesn't want to debate. She's not a good debater. She's not a smart person. She doesn't want to debate.
Trump is absolutely right here. We've literally she had 3 proposed debates. Fox News, ABC, NBC. Trump's willing to take a hit on at least one of those. He's willing to take a hit, right? He's willing for somebody to say, okay, Kamala did okay in this one and Trump did good in this one or whatever. He's willing to do that, which wouldn't happen because Trump literally has won every debate I've ever seen. But if somebody were to try to make that argument, he's willing to take it. Kamala Harris isn't risking nothing at all. She's trying to have everything her way. And here's the thing about this. If she was going to do this, she should have agreed to before, because Trump already kind of bent the knee a little bit by even agreeing to do this ABC debate. He's not going to do it again. He's not going to say, okay, you can have your hot mic, you can have your notes on the table. He's not going to do it. The polls are too close. Trump is up in most of the swing states.
I think that Trump is going to win Nevada, and I think he's going to win Arizona because of the Latino vote that has voted Democratic over Republican by about 20 percentage points. And now with the campaign with Trump and Harris, she still has an advantage, but it's single digits. That's a big increase. That's a big gain for the GOP, and it has held through the Democratic convention.
And Frick, I also want to get your take on the policy issue with Kamala Harris. And I talk about an issue because the policies are not on her website, and we don't have a sit-down date for when she might do an interview with the media or maybe even a news conference. Tell me how that all plays into effect with the voters and what they want and see from Kamala Harris.
Well, that's significant because we've never had a presidential candidate in modern times who has truly avoided the media. In fact, you have Donald Trump, who one could argue spends too much time with the press, and Harris, who doesn't spend any time at all with the press. In the end, the public has the right to know where they stand on the key issues, and the candidates have the responsibility to live up to that right. And no candidate should be allowed to duck where they stand on inflation, on immigration, on healthcare, on the taxing of Social Security and Medicare. These are essential issues to the American public. We know that they matter in the polls that we do, in the public polling that's out there. And the fact that Harris has not done an interview has not hurt her in the polls as of yet. But sometimes there are things that are more important in a democracy than whether you win or lose. And in this case, the public absolutely should know what specifically she's going to do on the affordability crisis. Some of the stuff that she has said is relatively controversial. And the public has the right to see them side by side, which is why that debate on September 10th is so important. At some point, she's going to have to articulate where she stands, and she's afraid that it's going to turn voters off, which is why she focuses on the attributes and the character traits where she has an advantage over President Trump. But make no mistake, as of now, this election rises and falls over affordability. And right now, on that issue, Donald Trump does have the advantage.
I want to show you guys a quick clip from the Hill because Robbie on there, even he's always been kind of like somewhere in the middle. He's more so a libertarian type. So he has some good sense and not totally off his rocker like a lot of other libertarians, but he sees this plain and simple as it just appears as though Kamala is just running scared with a tail between her legs.
What do you make of this debate news, Jessica? Because it sounds to me like, let me get this straight. The protocols for the CNN debate between Trump and Biden, I thought were perfect. I praised that debate. Everybody seems to think it was a great debate. It was better the candidates were not interrupting each other because their mics got cut. That was what Biden wanted for that debate, and actually it seemed like it worked out fine. Now Kamala Harris is saying she doesn't want that. She wants the mics on so that they can cut each other off. Maybe she hopes that Donald Trump talks over her or something and that turns people off. I think it should be the way it was last time because the way it was last time was perfect. No?
Yeah, Robbie, if the mics are off when one person's speaking, how can Kamala Harris get her signature line in "I'm speaking"?
Right.
It's just ridiculous. It's really, I don't think, necessary to have both mics on. No one wants to watch a debate where they're talking over each other and you can't make out what they're saying. The whole point is they're giving their policy plans for like the whole country, for the highest office in the federal government. We kind of want to hear what they're saying. And so if this is, the end all be all for the Harris campaign, I can't imagine it is for this debate, that they're going to die on this hill of having the mics on. But if it is, that's a bit ridiculous.
It's exactly as you said. It sounds like they're trying to artificially construct the "I am speaking" moment or something. That seems just totally ridiculous. If Donald Trump says things that Kamala Harris thinks are inaccurate or untrue or lies, then during her time to speak, she can explain why those things were not true, and Donald Trump gets to do the same. I mean, if the mics are on, Donald Trump can interrupt her, and which I think sounds like that's what she wants. And, you can have constructive debates under those circumstances. They've taken place before. When you and I argue, nobody mutes the other person's mic when the other person is speaking. I think you and I have more respect for each other than Kamala Harris and Donald Trump do. So you can have a debate under those circumstances, but we just had one that went pretty well with the mic muting, and if she can't, she can keep her thoughts straight and explain why she doesn't like why she thinks what he's saying is wrong. I don't know if this is like some lack of confidence she's projecting in her own debatability, because while she did do a very good job speaking, obviously at the convention, the concern with her is, when she has to think, when she's not just reading prepared remarks, she has to think on her feet. She has to take answers questions, even like slightly hostile questions from the media. Not that she's gotten any of those in a million years now. She says she doesn't sound the way Joe Biden sounded, but she kind of start saying those vague, circular things about the passage of time and the changing of change and that sort of thing.
Somebody tell Courage the Cowardly Dog to step up to the dang plate and face the music against Teflon Don. What you so afraid of, Kamala? When if we fight, we win is true, then step up to the fight. Put your gloves on and duke it out with Teflon Don, and let's see who's victorious. Stop being a little P word. I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of it. I'm dead serious. Guys, this isn't an act. I'm tired of Kamala. I'm tired of these woke behind Democrats. I'm tired of this stupid game they're trying to play to try to win this election. I'm tired of the running. Joe Biden couldn't escape. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid the same thing will happen. They're going to get exposed like they did last time. They're afraid of Kamala Harris's career ending before it even starts. Joe Biden's done. He's cooked. It's over with. Trump ended him. And Kamala's afraid of the same thing. Now she gotta have her notes. Gotta look at the paper. Like what the immigration border bill. That's what Kamala Harris wants to do. Seated down, just as comfortable as I'm seated right now. She wants to be seated in a chair. Hot mic. I'm speaking. No, Kamala. Donald Trump just got an endorsement from Tulsi Gabbard today, former Democrat.
Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am proud to stand here before you today, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. If you love our country, as I do, if you cherish peace and freedom as we do, I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
He got an endorsement from RFK Jr., basically still a Democrat, even though he ran independent because Democrats basically shoved him out of the damn party. It's looking to be over for you, Harris, and your weirdo running mate, Tampon Tim. This freaking loser. This dude looks like Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats. He looks like Angelica brother. Y'all remember Big Boy?
I warned you to get out, but you wouldn't listen. Now I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson. You had your chance.
Kamala, get this weak sauce stuff out of here. For those who still support Kamala, you should be freaking ashamed of yourself. This lady is such a pathetic coward, a loser. You got 3 debates, turn those down. You got the debate agreed upon with Biden, force Trump into that, and now you want to turn that down. I don't hear nobody say nothing about Trump's backing out of the debate. Shut the hell up. Trump ain't backing out of no freaking debate. He's literally agreed to the damn thing. And now she don't want to do what was agreed to. You got to do it. You agreed to it. You agreed to it. Okay, I agree. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to do it no more. You little pussy. This is so freaking pathetic. I'm so tired of Kamala Harris, man. Let me know what you guys think. This freaking lady is scared. If you think she's scared, put in the comments, she's scared. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching a Black Anomaly Rising channel. What a freaking weakling. I'm out.
Wuss. Wuss, 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 wuss. Kelso, would you stop that? Wuss, 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 wuss.
You shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!